When you hear the word NASA, you probably imagine rockets, astronauts, the moon, or even Mars. But NASA isn't just a space agency. It has become one of the most recognizable and admired brands in the world. A government organization created for science and exploration has grown into a global symbol of progress, imagination, and even fashion. How did that happen? NASA was founded in 1958 with a clear mission: explore space, develop cutting-edge technologies, and inspire future generations. But to truly connect with the public, NASA needed more than missions. It needed an identity. So in 1959, the agency introduced its first official logo, known as the Meatball. It featured a blue planet, stars, a red chevron representing aeronautics, and a white orbit. The bold and futuristic look became a visual symbol of hope and scientific progress. In 1975, NASA introduced a new logo, the Worm. It was a sleek, red, text-only design that spelled out NASA in a minimalist font. It looked modern and matched the design trends of the 1970s and 80s. The worm was used for nearly 2 decades, especially during the era of the Space Shuttle. Then, in 1992, the original Meatball returned due to public nostalgia, although the worm made a comeback in 2020 for the Artemis program. Today, NASA proudly uses both designs. What's interesting is that NASA never tried to become a commercial brand, but its logos are in the public domain, which means clothing brands and designers can legally use them. And that's exactly what happened. Soon, NASA logos appeared everywhere, on t-shirts, jackets, backpacks, sneakers. Fashion brands like H&M, Vans, Heron Preston, and even luxury labels like Balenciaga released NASA-themed collections. Wearing NASA became a trend, not just because of science, but because it looked stylish and futuristic. At the same time, pop culture kept NASA relevant. Movies like The Martian, Interstellar, and Gravity brought space exploration back into the spotlight. And with social media, millions of people started following NASA's missions online, watching launches live, sharing space news, and even taking selfies in NASA gear. Today, NASA is much more than just science and rockets. It stands for exploration, learning, innovation, and the idea that the future is full of possibilities. Through partnerships with private space companies and new programs like Artemis, NASA continues to lead humanity beyond Earth. NASA didn't set out to become cool. It became cool by being authentic. It stayed focused on its mission to explore and inspire, and the world noticed. That's why today, NASA is not just a space agency. It's a global icon, one that represents curiosity, discovery, and the human desire to reach for the stars.